Good job, buddy. Good job. Give me 5. Nice work. All right, one more piece and you'll be done. Good job, buddy. We got kind of a late start this morning, ironically, because I actually got up at 6 and did my chores and had a really nice morning time, listened to a podcast. My goal is to get up at 6 every day. I'm not working, and it's something I don't frequently do, but I'm working really hard to develop my morning routine so that I can have a productive morning and so I can greet my family with a smile rather than getting dragged out of bed by needs. It's spring and I have the itch to plant. So today I'm gonna try to get some of our apple trees in the ground. Ideally get all of them in the ground, but it's a huge job digging those 10 holes. I have to lay them out first. I still have to move some of those bushes I cut down. So we'll see what I'm able to get done. These are root cuttings from Russian Comfrey. These came from Marsh Creek Homestead in California. I bought them on Etsy, and I'll put a link to their YouTube channel right up here. They're a good price. They were $25 basically for 25 of them plus a little shipping. These are going to end up planted under and around our apple trees and then just around our place in general. It's an amazing plant though, has incredibly deep roots. It pulls nutrition up out of the ground and it produces more protein, potential animal feed or whatever you want to use it for, more protein per acre than anything else. They say it produces 20 times as much protein per acre as soybeans, which that's amazing. So I have an assortment of pots from plants we've bought in the past, and I'm going to partially fill them with compost. This variety of comfrey is Russian comfrey is called Bocking 14, and the reason I picked it is it's sterile, and that means that it won't grow from seeds that the plant produces. And the reason this is a good thing is because comfrey can just take over an area and spread and spread. And so growing this sterile comfrey, it only grows from root cuttings, allows you to control where the comfrey grows. You can easily propagate more plants by breaking apart a plant and cutting root cuttings or spreading multiple crowns out. But you get to pick where it goes. It won't just spread everywhere, take over your garden, take over your land. I'm gonna set these root cuttings down in here. One for each pot. Thank you, buddy, you're so sweet. Thank you, sir. And then next, per the instructions, I'm gonna cover with about 1.5 to 2 inches of compost. You can get a feel for a company just by the way they do business, and I like the way that Marsh Creek Farmstead does business just from my little interaction with them here. 1, they sent great planting instructions. 2, their shipping was super prompt. And 3, as any good company, they provided more than they promised, which is they sent about 28 cuttings instead of 25. Again, I'll put a card on this video for their YouTube channel, and I'll link their Etsy store in the description below this video, so check out their Etsy store. I started laying out the apple trees, and I cleared away the rest of the brush that I cut the other day where the apple trees are gonna go. And then it's 5:30 now, and it started to rain, so I've had to stop. I just ran out of time, and then the rain really cut off my work time. So I'm out here checking to make sure these apple trees are okay. I'm gonna re-moisten the roots, and then I'm gonna wrap the plastic just around the roots and leave the upper portion of the trees unwrapped. And they should be okay till Monday. I'm gonna spend the rest of my evening getting the chickens out of the house and into their brooder. Plus we have someone bringing us some hay that we're buying. We're buying 20 more bales. It should be all the rest of the hay we have to buy. So the chickens are gonna go out in this shed. I have a whole bunch of junk here. His tools, some of his cardboard and trash. I need to clear this corner out. I just helped some guys from down the road unload 20 bales of hay that we bought for our goats. They didn't charge us to deliver it, and they were just $5 each. He threw in a couple extras because a few of these bales are short. So we feel like it was a pretty good deal. This hay should get us through until our goats are out on pasture. I'll talk more about standing hay later, but I plan on leaving some sections of the pasture growing tall, and then you can actually let your goats or cows graze on that into the fall. Standing hay extends your grazing season, and it cuts down on the amount of work you have to do in cutting hay and storing hay, because you just leave some of it out there. A cattle farmer friend of ours uses standing hay in some of his pastures, and he's told me that he had his cows grazing on it, primarily eating the standing hay through December, and then he had to start feeding them hay. And the goats are reaching through the fence and grabbing hay. There's Miss Winter. Winter, do you see all that yummy hay?
This is how homesteaders have a date.
That's right.
Yes. Good job.
Nice.
Thank you. So should we eat dinner and then move the chickens, or let's just go and move them?
Let's move them.
Let's do it. What's in that box?
Chicks. I'm gonna go give them to Dad.
Happy day, we are moving the chicks. I am just as happy as they are. Sorry about the lighting in here. I already moved the heat lamp. Escapees, no! Hi, you're going to a better place. Here's the chicks in the pool, and they're just going right out there into the shed. They're gonna be so happy to stretch out. Okay guys, let's go on the long journey to the new brooder. Be real careful.
This is not very heavy.
Can you hold the door for them, Justice?
Yeah.
That's your job.
Like a gentleman? There's about 7 or 8 in this one.
Always secure your heat lamp with a screw or something. Don't just depend on the lamp. Clamp, because it can slip off and cause a fire.
Don't forget to save some for Baba.
Fortunately, the next couple nights is going to be pretty warm, so they should do awesome out here.
Can you tell which ones are roosters? Just look at their tails. Those are definitely roosters. What are you doing?
Just putting down airflow. Alright, Kitty, get out of here. We'll make sure to keep that door latched. that really was another great day on the homestead. We got a lot done. We didn't get the apple trees in, but we planted comfrey rootings, we got hay, and we also got the chickens out of the house. I'm actually taking off 2 weeks starting this coming week just to work on homesteading projects and get things done here. This is our big pre-spring, actually spring, I guess spring is next week. This is our big spring push to get our homestead kick-started this year.